Well, hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day out there today. Yes, it is Wednesday. It is Hump Day. Look, y'all, let me tell you. Do y'all feel like this year is going fast? Because I feel like this year is going fast. If you feel like this year is going fast and you up inside the chat, please just say yes, like agree. I agree or something because I just can't believe we're already in the month of June. I feel like I was just talking about my dad's 80th birthday and how we were going to a fight in April, but his birthday was in February. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like I totally felt like, oh my God, this year is it's just flying by. Okay, Sherilyn said yes. Thank you so much for being up in the chat and also inside of the StreamYard room. But look, you guys, before we get into this conversation about remembering who you are, hi Sissy, how you doing? She said yes, it is going fast. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's not just me. It's really happening. Look. What I want you to do is get your body ready because we're about to do the theme song. You ready? I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you first to remember who you are. And my name is Denise Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of Queenpreneurs Jumpstart Program. It's the number one training environment for women in the world looking to leverage their knowledge, ignite their passion, and build their highly profitable business. So remember who you are. Remember who you are because people be trying to catch you out here because, at 6 o'clock, I'm going to talk about don't let them catch you slipping. Don't let them catch you slipping. Do you understand? But right now, we're just going to talk about who you are. But before I get into this conversation, I want to cordially invite you to the launch of Southside Everywhere. It is an online ministry for the Southside Church of Christ. My husband and I will be leading a fantastic team to make sure that you receive the type of connection that you're looking for spiritually, emotionally, physically. Yes, I see Sherilyn up in the chat saying Southside Everywhere. Let me go ahead and grab that link. I don't think I have it. I may have it pulled up, but if not, I'll come back and add the link because I don't want to hold up the conversation. But it is going down this weekend, June the 12th, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And you can actually enjoy it online, on Facebook, live. Okay. And if you want to be there in person, we're located 800 Elmira Avenue, Durham, North Carolina. All right. So hopefully you guys can come and see me, especially if you want to meet me. You could come to that event and come meet me, hug on me, give me some love, be in conversation. But look, I want you to remember who you are. Don't allow these situations and things that's coming up to allow you to get out of position, to allow you to be someone else, to allow you to lose yourself in conversation or even the way you show up, right? So I want to give you 3 things that will help you remember who you are. So, of course, we started off this conversation this week about your approach, right? Because last week it was all about conversation, and we talked about it's all in the approach, right? Because I've been trying to get money ran back. So, remember, I think I shared with you that I had another conversation coming up with QuickBooks. Did I tell you guys that? Hashtag, hashtag yes in the chat if y'all remember me mentioning that, right? I had to have a conversation with QuickBooks, and it did work out in my favor. So, what I'm going to do at 6 o'clock is tell you guys how not to let them catch you slipping. Do you understand? But first, you got to remember who you are when you're in these situations where you know that you've done the right thing, right? You know that there's a possibility that someone may not be treating you fairly. And I want you to know that you should be able to and you should defend yourself, right? You shouldn't just lay down and let people walk on you. I don't believe God intended for us to be treated as doormats. So don't allow that to happen, right? We want you to have grace. We want you to have seasoned speech. We want you to be mindful of your approach. But there's a certain way that you need to show up in the situation in order for you to get things to work out the way you want them to work out. Because remember, I told you, you got to practice this, but first you got to know what to practice. Okay, so number one, put in the chat, hashtag poise. Hashtag poise. So I want you to be able to see yourself in the moment, relax, unnerved, even though you may be, right? You may just be like, I just can't believe that these people don't send me 3 different prices that they want me to pay this year, because that's exactly what happened. But I want you to exercise poise, right? To be relaxed, because when you are relaxed, you can actually think. I had a situation come up this morning where someone was asking me about a plan B for something that I've been working on, I want to say since April. And the thing that I'm working on right now is already the plan B. So right away, I was like, oh no, there ain't no plan B. This is it. We here. In a minute, this is it. Hashtag this is it. Hashtag this is it. So after I communicated, like, no, there's no plan B. So we're going to be able to massage what we have on the table, but we can't ultimately take it off the table. But I don't want to take it off the table. We can massage it and see how we can make this work for everybody. Because remember the win-win, hashtag win-win, hashtag win-win, hashtag win-win, right? So I maintain my poise even through the text message, because I knew that I wasn't going to have time, number one, to do anything else. I wasn't willing to do anything else and do any additional planning. I knew that the efforts that I took was meaningful and that it could still work. All we needed to do was find the win-win for everybody. And I believe we have come to that. But if I wasn't poised, if I was the old Deneen, you know what old Deneen would have said? You know what? We ain't got to do this. That's what I would have said. And it would have been off the table. And guess what? I would have did like this, and I would have been able to move on. But I know that that's not the win-win situation, right? Because I'm not getting what I want and they're not getting what they want. So instead of abort mission, right, and jumping off, hey, Carol, how you doing? Instead of doing that, figure out a compromise, figure out a win-win, but you can't do it if you don't show up poised, okay? Number two, you need to be confident. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Because people be trying to slip you up if you're too graceful, right? Or if you're too timid and laid back. You need to have some form of confidence that you know what you're saying. Like, no, I know that you guys done sent me like 3 different prices in this email, and I'm going to be able to express to you and explain to you what's going to work for me, right? I totally get that we got inflation. I totally get that prices sometimes get up, and I can't tell you, as my sister will always say, I don't haggle people about their prices. Their prices is their price, right? Hashtag your price is your price. And that's how you should feel about your business. Your price is your price. But what you're not going to do, hey, Stephanie, but what you're not going to do, okay, let me tell you, this is why you can't let them catch you slipping. What you're not going to do is continue or raise the prices on me unfairly and without proper notification, right? You are not giving me time to prepare or adjust to what your increases may be. And I think sometimes businesses and people do that because they want to catch you off guard, especially if you're getting results. But see, sometimes you ain't really getting the results that you want. And you raising these prices going to give me an out. You understand what I'm saying? And you ain't going to want that to happen. But you got to be confident in knowing and be clear on what it is that you want to ask for and what's going to be your line, right? Your absolute, which is number 3. You got to be absolute about what you're going to tolerate and what you're not. What you're going to do and what you're going to. Hey, Brenda Estes, how you doing? Stephanie Sings, I see you up in here. Sherilyn, LaShawn, all of y'all out here, thank you so much for being inside of the chat. Chat it up. But hashtag absolute. And here's why I say absolute, because if they feel like they have wiggle room to get you to change your mind, to move you in their direction, they're going to use it. So if you are absolute, like, nope, this is what I'm going to be able to pay, or this is what I'm going to be able to do, right? Similar to the situation this morning that I told you that I received about something I was planning. I was like, nope, it ain't no plan B, but here's what I'm going to be able to do. And I was absolute and detailed in that communication that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this conversation. This is what I'm going to ask. And once I do this, whatever the decision is, you're going to decide whether or not you still want to play. And if you don't want to play, then game is over. But if you still want to play, then we good. We can maintain this relationship. Hashtag be absolute. Hashtag absolute. Okay, so let's just recap how you need to remember who you are when you're in these challenging conversations, when you want things to work out in your favor, when you know that you need to season your speech, you need to watch your approach, but you're looking for a certain outcome and you're clear on the outcome that you want and the result that you want. I want you to first be poised. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to be confident. Number 3, you need to be absolute, right? And it's okay for you to be absolute. And if, just like I said, if they don't want to play no more, go ahead and take your ball and leave the court. All right. So hopefully I hope that this has served you. If you feel like within your life, you do need more poise, you do need more confidence, you do need to figure out your absolutes or where you draw the line, because some people are people pleasers, right? And some people feel like they actually make people happy. Like I was talking to one of my clients and they were just like, yeah, I want everybody to feel good. I want everybody to be comfortable. I was like, what? You want everybody to be comfortable? You think that's your responsibility for people to be comfortable and happy? Who gave you that responsibility? Hashtag no way. Hashtag no way. Hashtag no way. Okay, I see that Tiffany is in the building as well. So hopefully you got that recap, but let me go ahead and grab this. What I want to do is give you an opportunity to set up a discovery session. If you want to have a discovery call with me. I'm going to get it out of here and actually save it and put it inside the chat so you can have it. If you want to have a discovery call, it doesn't cost a thing, nothing but your time. Hey, Tiffany, I see that beautiful picture. I want you to go ahead and sign up on my calendar and let's meet. Let's be in conversation so you can have the poise, you can have the confidence, and you can definitely have and be absolute when you need to be. All right, always looking forward to serving you 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Don't let them catch you slipping. That's what we're talking about. And I'm going to give you the full rundown on what happened with me in QuickBooks, okay? It's different than what happened in Macy's. I'm going to run the story, okay? Always looking forward to serving you. I see you at 6 o'clock. Remember, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 o'clock, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live